Hello everyone, you are welcome back to Best Notes tutorial. And today we will be making notes of the works by Ben Jonson. Ben Jonson is one of most important writer in English literature, and at the same time, you will also learn how I make notes and uh, how I collect information and the way I write the things. Okay, so what you can do is the first thing we will just choose a writer and we are making notes of the writer Ben Jonson. All right, so we will first write down here Ben Jonson. Uh, the thing I keep in mind that it looks clean. So we are going to study Ben Jonson, and now I am just focusing on 15 works by Ben Jonson. And I usually use only two pens when I'm making notes. For headings, I use red pen. I don't know why, but I use red pen. So first work is every man in his humor. In his humor. So this is the first work, and we should write down at least the year 1598. And as I told you that we know that this work is done by Ben Jonson, and he was in 15. So we don't need to write down 1598. So I just remember 98, and I associate any of the word like 98 men. Okay, so I will always remember that. Okay, 98 men, and even I can go for only eight men. So whenever I will write down, if I'm practicing somewhere, if I'm practicing here, for rough work, I will write down every eight men in his humor. So whenever I will write down this, I will write eight men or 98 men. So with this, I will remember the publication years. And if this will be your habit while studying English literature, you will remember all these facts like the years and the name of the work completely without lots of. Then I will just write down the plot. Okay, short. I will write down the shortest plot, you can say. The play follows the attempt of various characters to follow their humor. Okay, overriding traits leading to comedic misunderstanding and situation. So here the story goes like this. So I will just leave the plot area and plot thing. Okay, so we will write down now here themes. At least we should know the themes, and later I will write down character. Okay, so character. So these three things are important. In themes, I will write down it because I was preparing for UGC net that time. So I used to make notes in this way, and you should do it. Okay, so it is, first of all, it is a kind of satire. So it satirizes sorry social performance pretensions. You will write down like this: pretentious. Okay. uh Hello everyone. uh okay, you can comment later. Just keep on making notes. And here the important character is Kitley. All right, a jealous husband and brain worm. And here the important another one is brain worm. So two characters we remember like this. So first thing you have written about the first work. Now I will choose the next work. This is every man out of his humor. Every man out of his humor. So this is his second work. And again here you will write down 99 men. Okay. 1599, and here you will write down 99 then. So here 98, 99. So it is easy to remember, isn't it? When we will finish all the notes, you will remember them for forever. So the first thing is plot. Again, I will uh, remember this is a satire on the affections of Elizabethan society. So this is story of Elizabethan society. You can write down Elizabethan society uh, satire. Simple. Just for keeping in mind, you can write down this. Next thing is theme, and theme you can see that it can be you can take it as a theme as well. Artificiality. So theme is critiques of critiques of artificiality. You should remember artificiality. And then the next important thing is character. And if you are making your notes like this, you will remember all these things, and this will help in your all the levels: TGT, PGT, and UGC net. Characters: Messilent, Messilent, and next character here: fastidious, brisk. Only one or two characters I will write down, uh, because we cannot write down, we cannot fill everything here. But from one of the part of any work, we can remember at least something. Next is Sejanus, his fall. Next work is Sejanus, his fall. You can remember, and you can make the notes in the same way. 1603. Now let's make the points. First is plot, and second is theme. You should know the theme, and third is character. Okay, now just let me move it a little bit here so that you can see characters. Okay, so first is if we talk about plot, this work traces the rise and fall of Sejanus. So this is a story of Sejanus. Simple. You can write down story of Sejanus. This is the in the shortest way you can write down. Explore themes of ambition, power, and betrayal. So this is themes. In themes you can write down ambition, ambitions, power, and betrayal. So these are three themes you can remember. Now next is characters. Characters, main character. Now it is in name Sejanus. Okay, and ambitious Roman commander. So you can remember as well. He is Roman commander. He is Roman commander. You should remember this. This is his job, or he can you can say his work. The another character is Macro. Okay, he is Sejanus accomplish, his friend. Next is, if you don't know, the next one we will write down this. This is important work, and most famous work by Ben Jonson, Walpole. I have made a complete video on Walpole on channel 1606. So six Walpole, you can say six Walpole. You can remember. Uh, we are going for the next one. Walpole, a wealthy Venetian, feigns illness to trick his acquaintance into giving him gifts, leading to a series of comic deceptions. ये जो स्टोरी है वॉलपोन की, ये एक स्टोरी है वॉलपोन की ही, मीन्स वॉलपोन यहाँ पे इम्पोर्टेंट है। प्लॉट की अगर हम बात करें तो ये स्टोरी ऑफ वॉलपोन है, स्टोरी ऑफ वॉलपोन। और ये क्या करता है जो वॉलपोन है, वो बहुत सारे अपने आसपास के लोगों को अ, धोखा देता है और बार-बार खुद बीमार होने का नाटक करता है, जिससे कि लोग उसे क्या करें, आके गिफ्ट्स दें। बार-बार वो बीमार हो जाता है और लोग उसे क्या करते हैं, गिफ्ट्स देते हैं। यहाँ पे अगर हम थीम की बात करें, थीम्स, तो थीम्स में ग्रीड, यहाँ पे ये क्या है, आपका सटायर है। अगेन तो आप देखेंगे उन्होंने मोस्ट ऑफ वर्क जो है वो सटायर है। तो थीम कौन-कौन सी हैं? तो पहली थीम आपको मिलेगी ग्रीड, दूसरा है डिसेप्शन, धोखा, धोखा भी वो दे ही रहा है, तो थीम क्या है? व्हाट इज़ द थीम? डिसेप्शन एंड करप्टिंग इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ वेल्थ एंड कैरेक्टर्स। कैरेक्टर्स की बात करें, सो द इम्पोर्टेंट कैरेक्टर्स, वॉलपोल ऑब्वियस सी बात है, वॉलपोल, 6 वॉलपोल, you should remember 6 Walpole, okay? So that you can remember 1606. Mosca, his willy servant। यहाँ पे जो 2 इम्पोर्टेंट आपको याद रखने हैं वो है आपका वॉलपोल एंड मोस्का। नेक्स्ट वर्क है आपका, जो हम नोट्स बनाएंगे, वो है द एल्केमिस्ट। और एक बार हम जब लास्ट करेंगे इसको, तो एक बार पूरे नोट्स फिर से अ, दोबारा से इसको कर लेंगे और जिससे आपको ईज़ी हो जाए। सो 10 alchemist, you should remember 10 alchemist. Now what I will do, I will write down here 10 alchemist, and in front of Walpole I will write down here 6 Walpole, 6 Walpole, all right? And do you remember 3 Sejanus? I will remember like this. Here 98, 99. Hopefully you remember. 98 man, here 99 man. How many Sejanus? 3 Sejanus. And how many Walpole? 6 Walpole. So this is a way how I remember things while doing my studies, and hopefully it will help you. 10 alchemist, you should remember 10 alchemist. And if we go for plot again, okay, means everything should be short, in short and exam based. And if you are preparing for TGT PGT, uh, such type of notes should be there so that you can remember them for a long time. Follows the exploit of three con artists who dupe gullible victims by promising to turn base material into gold. तो यहाँ पे वो लोग क्या कर रहे होते हैं कि लोगों को झूठ बोल रहे होते हैं कि जो बेस मटेरियल है उसको हम क्या मेटल से है उसको क्या कर लेंगे, गोल्ड में चेंज कर लेंगे। नाउ वी विल डायरेक्टली गो फॉर थीम्स। Themes are important, you should remember. He satirizes again, this is satire. You can see most of works are satire, and he this is satire on alchemy. If you don't know alchemy, alchemy means आप लोगों को पता होगा कि किसी means is kind of chemical, through chemical reaction you can change the qualities of some substance. And so this is satire on alchemy. And greed is also the theme, and you can correlate with other works as Walpole. Here you will see greed as well. Now character, we will write down character here. So what is the name of the character in this? Subtle. Subtle is the character, the chief alchemist. and his another is Face. Face is his assistant. Now we'll be doing the next one, Bartholomew Favor. Yeah, sorry. Now let's go for this. This is the next page, and if you are preparing the notes like this, definitely it's going to help. The name of the work is Bartholomew Fair. Okay, so first we will write down again the plot, and when we will be, if we, even if we are not writing plot every time, but we are writing the word plot, uh, it's moving, camera is moving. Okay, so you can see the plot. Set at fair in London, the play portrays the chaos and folly of urban life. So this is this story about urban lifestyle, and again he is satirizing this thing. Next is theme, and such notes work as a filler, whatever gaps are there in study. So theme. What is the theme? Critiques various aspects of London society, including Puritanism. So you can see here Puritanism is the theme of the work. And if we write down the main characters, which is the main character, and you should write down them. Jill of the Land, Busy, the Jealous Puritan, and Ursula. You should remember this one. Ursula, Pig Woman. The Devil is an ass. We are not writing all the characters, but at least one or two, and so that it can work as a filler. The Devil is an ass. Is an ass. So this is the another work. 1616. This is important to write. 14 then 16. Plot. Features the devil disguised as a human observing the and commenting on the foolishness of the mortals of Jacobean London. So this is about Jacobean London. Next, we will talk about themes. Satirizes human folly. This is again a satire, and this is about human follies. You can write down in comment satire. Sorry, in bracket you can write down satire. Then you will go for characters. Okay, the devil, and a foolish nobleman, Fitz Dottrell is Fitz. He's a foolish nobleman. Now, next work is Epicon or the Silver Woman. Epicon or the Silver Woman. This is the next work, and it got published in 1616 as well. We'll go through the plot. Man marries a woman who pretends to be silent. but her constant talking drives him to desperation. And so this is the story of a silent woman, you can say, but she who pretends to be silent, all right? But she was not silent, but she pretend to be silent. We are not going to write down plot, we will write down it later, but we will go for themes. What is the themes? Examines the role of man and woman in marriage, deception and social conventions. So you can write down role of a man and a woman in a marriage. This is the theme. Now we will write down characters. So the first is Morris, the husband who desires silence, Epicon, and Epicon is the another character. Okay, so we have done these works today. From here, every man in his humor, every man out of his humor, Sejanus is Paul, Walpone, and you can make your notes as in the same way. The Alchemist, and now we are going for the another page, Bartholomew Fair. These all works are done by written by Ben Jonson. Next is the Devil in is an ass, Epicon or the Silent Woman, and you have to write down all these three things. Okay, if you are just joining us now, let's go for the next work. The Alchemist. We have done that. This staple of news. The staple of news. This is the next work we are going to do, and that is that got published in 1626. All right. Plot. What is the plot of the work? Sorry. The plot of the work you should remember. If you are also making note, you can note down or write down in your own language. Satirizes sensationalistic journalism. So this is satire. You can write down, this is important, satire on journalism. Journalism. So question can be asked like which work is a satire on journalism by Ben Jonson. So this is the staple of news. Next one is themes. What are the themes of this work? Critique of nature of news. So this is critique of nature of news. And if you are just joining us and you missed all other notes, you can watch this video again later. Just share on WhatsApp. You can share it to yourself as well. And next, we are writing characters. Let's find out the characters. Penny Boy Junior, Penny Boy Junior, and a young L Penny Boy Senior. Two are there, all right. Junior and Senior. Junior and his son, and Penny Boy Senior is father. So you should remember this one. Next, let's go for two more works. One work will you will be surprised like a tale of a tough. Jonathan Swift has written it, and Ben Jonson also wrote, one of the work with the same name. But usually, a tale of a tough, if it is asked, that's why I'm not writing here, because you will be confused. I'm just telling you. Sometimes it can be a difficult question, kind of question, and people can ask you there. A magnetic lady. It's not a magnetic lady. It's the magnetic lady. Magnetic lady. Magnetic Lady got published in 1632. and the plot of this story we will go through, and we will just remember a small plot: magnetic lady, a comedy about love and attraction. This is a comedy, okay? You should remember. So we are writing all only those things which are asked in comedy. About these things are asked in exams: love and attraction, or affection, you can say. Attraction. So this is comedy. Now we are going to write down theme of the work is same: love, attraction, and power of persuasion. Characters. Now we will write down characters. If something is not important, or we are getting repeated, we are doing some repetitions, we should avoid repetitions while making notes. Sir Moth interest. So the character is Sir Moth interest. This is the name, all right. Interest. The next is the infatuated man, Lady Lodestone. Lady Lodestone. Mhm. Here, done. Now the last work we are going to do is Mortimer his fall. Mortimer his fall. And this is date is uncertain about of this work. We cannot write down that, but we'll leave a place for plot. We'll just write down theme. What is the theme of this work? This is historical play about downfall of Roger Mortimer. This is a story of Roger Mortimer. So this is done. Now characters, we will just come for character now. Roger Mortimer, and other is Queen Isabella. Queen Isabella. Done. So we have done all 14, 13, 14 works by Ben Jonson, and hopefully you have done that. I will write down here a short trick. I will create the short trick later. We will here I will write down a short trick to remember all these words, and later in next video I will be sharing this to you. So hopefully you have gone through the complete video. We have prepared these notes. Let me show you from the distance. You can see these are the notes we have prepared today, and the way I prepared the notes, hopefully you like the way. And in the next video we will take the another writer, and if you wish to uh, you know study with us or with our course, you can WhatsApp us on this number 74092871156. You can WhatsApp, and goodbye. Take care. See you next live.